The beat of the music pulsed through the concrete walls of Eclipse, the most exclusive nightclub in downtown Los Angeles. Inside, a sea of bodies moved under the strobe lights, their faces glimmering with sweat, desire, and intoxication. It was a place of fantasy, where the night seemed endless and reality blurred into rhythm. Amara Vallon wasn't supposed to be there. She clutched her purse tightly, her sky-blue eyes scanning the crowd for her friend who had vanished an hour ago with a guy she met at the bar. Amara had tried to blend in, tight black dress, heels that pinched her toes, makeup a bit more dramatic than she was used to. But no matter how she smiled or danced, something about her felt out of place. And then it happened. A security guard approached, flanked by another. "You're going to have to leave," one of them said, towering over her. "What?" Amara blinked. "Why? You're not on the guest list. Someone tipped us off. Let's go." Before she could protest, she was being ushered through the dance floor, faces turning to watch her embarrassment. Her cheeks burned. She tried to explain that she was just waiting for her friend, but it didn't matter. They reached the front of the club, where the velvet ropes glowed faintly under the neon sign. The guards pushed the doors open and tossed her out into the night. She stumbled on the pavement, heels catching on a crack, nearly falling. Her pride hurt more than anything else. She turned to yell something, anything, but the door shut in her face. That was when she heard it. The growl of an engine, smooth and expensive, sliced through the street noise. A matte black Bugatti coasted to a stop just feet from where she stood. The doors lifted up. From the driver's side stepped out a man whose presence stole the breath from the air. Dante LeClaire. Infamous. Billionaire nightclub owner. Rumored to have a criminal past, or maybe just a genius at turning shadows into empires. Sharp jawline, piercing gray eyes, and a tailored black suit that shimmered faintly under the streetlights. He didn't look surprised to see her, just angry. "What the hell are you doing throwing her out?" Dante snapped at the guards, who had stepped outside to ensure Amara was gone. "She's not on the list," one mumbled. "I own this place," Dante said coldly. "She's with me." Amara's mouth parted in disbelief. She didn't know him, had never met him, and yet he looked at her like they shared a secret. The guards hesitated, unsure what to do. Dante stepped toward her. "You okay?" he asked, voice low, eyes burning into hers. Yes, I think so," she stammered. He extended his hand. "Come back inside." She stared at his hand. Something inside her hesitated, but curiosity won. She took it, and everything changed. Inside, the music swelled again, but now it felt different. People moved aside for Dante. Eyes widened when they saw him holding Amara's hand. He guided her to a private booth, high above the dance floor, where the glass tinted itself for privacy. He poured her a drink from a crystal decanter. "You looked like you didn't belong out there," he said. "I wasn't trying to sneak in," she said, defensive. "I know." His smile was slow, disarming. "But someone didn't want you here." Her brows drew together. "Why?" Dante leaned back, observing her. "That's what I intend to find out." The next morning, Amara woke in a silk-sheeted bed with sunlight flooding in through floor-to-ceiling windows. She was in Dante's penthouse. She remembered agreeing to go somewhere quiet after a long night of talking. But nothing happened beyond that. He'd been surprisingly respectful. She found a note on the nightstand, written in elegant script. "Breakfast is on the terrace. You'll find answers there. D." The terrace overlooked the entire city. Dante sat at a glass table, a breeze ruffling his hair, dark sunglasses perched on his nose. He didn't say anything when she joined him. "Why did you bring me back?" she asked finally. He removed the sunglasses. "Because you remind me of someone I lost." Amara blinked. "That's not fair." "No," he agreed. "But it's true." She watched him, heart thudding. "So what now?" Dante smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. "Now, we figure out who tried to humiliate you. And why." Days passed. Dante kept her close. He introduced her to his world. Private meetings, glamorous parties, deals whispered behind gold-tinted glasses. But Amara wasn't a trophy. She had questions. Purpose. And Dante liked that about her. Too much, perhaps. One night, as they stood on his balcony overlooking the city, he told her the truth. 10 years ago, I watched my sister get destroyed by this world, he said. She was beautiful, trusting. Someone used her, and I couldn't stop it. That's when I started building all of this, not for revenge. For control. And me? Amara whispered. Where do I fit into that? He turned to her slowly. You're the first thing I didn't plan. Their relationship deepened. Kisses turned passionate. Nights burned with longing and laughter. But danger lurked. Amara received a message, anonymous. He's using you. Just like the others. Dante denied it. Swore he was being honest. But secrets unraveled. Amara discovered a file on his computer, photos of her. Notes. Records from weeks before they met. You were watching me, she accused, eyes shining with betrayal. I was protecting you, Dante insisted. I had a feeling something was coming. And I was right. She wanted to run. But he showed her what he found, a contract. Her name, signed by someone she once trusted. Her ex-boyfriend. He'd been paid to lure her into a scandal involving Dante's club. It was never random. She was bait. Dante had intercepted the plan. That's why he saved her that night. But she didn't know whether to be grateful or terrified. She left. Disappeared for 3 days. Dante didn't chase her. Until the night of the eclipse anniversary party, 1 year since she was thrown out. She stood outside the club, unsure why she came. She wanted closure. Or maybe, deep down, she hoped he'd appear again. And he did. Same black car. Same intense eyes. He stepped out and walked to her. Still not on the list, she joked, voice soft. You're not on the list, he said, because you own half the place now. It's in your name. Check your email. She gasped. He stepped closer. I can't undo how we met. But I can give you the truth now. Her heart thundered. He held out his hand again. This time, she didn't hesitate. The club erupted when they walked in, together, radiant, unstoppable. The past no longer owned them. The city sparkled beneath them, alive with new beginnings. Amara had been thrown out of a world that didn't want her. But Dante had rewritten the rules. And love, real love, found its way back under the neon sky.